I teach filmmaking at an art college in Maryland, and during the lockdown in late 2020, my filmmaking course was online. My usual first assignment has the students filming a setting. Online, the students just film around their houses. A student named Jacob filmed a dead oak tree in his backyard for about 5 minutes. For continuity editing, Jacob submitted a video of himself tying a noose. He then hung a mannequin on the same dead oak tree. I started to get creeped out, but I pretended that it didn't bother me. Horror and film students always go hand in hand. For the next assignment, Jacob submitted a black and white clip of a man wearing a medieval jester costume and a smiling mask, dancing around a dead oak tree. It was beyond disturbing. I'm used to horror movies being submitted to me by students, but those were gory and wild and fun. This was just eerie. I found out from other professors that Jacob began incorporating the dead oak tree into all that he did. In photography class, he retouched a photo of a car crash onto a dead oak tree. In digital illustration class, he drew a bunch of people hanging from the tree. Meanwhile, another student, Matt, asked me if he could submit a Let's Play for an assignment. I normally say no, but because everybody was in home isolation, I thought, why not? When I watched Matt playing PUBG, I was amused to see that Jacob was one of his teammates. I asked Matt after the stream about Jacob. Matt told me that when Jacob was in middle school, a man knocked on the door, telling Jacob that he used to live in that house. The man's dad was building him a treehouse before falling and breaking his neck. He asked Jacob if he could see the tree, and Jacob said sure. He later found the man hanging from the tree. A few days later, I was watching Matt on Twitch. I was shocked to see Jacob burst through Matt's bedroom door. He was covered in cuts and bruises. Shards of glass were all over his body, and his shirt was soaked in blood. Fresh blood was still dripping down from his forehead. Matt fell out of his chair, screaming at the top of his lungs, rightfully freaking out. I'll give Matt credit for not cursing and chasing Jacob out of his room. Matt asked Jacob what was wrong. Jacob looked into the camera and asked if I'm watching. I got a notification that someone had uploaded a large video file to our department's file storage. I opened it, and it was a video clip showing Jacob placing a camera on the back seat of his car. He turned from his driver's seat and stared into the camera. I gasped when I saw Jacob, without turning back around to face forward, just stepped on the gas and crashed into the dead oak tree.